it is a very exciting time because it is our monthly binder update. And also the first time you're seeing my actual binder. So this is exciting. I'm gonna sit down, so it's gonna be a little loud for a second. Hopefully you can hear me well. Not a huge, this chair is so loud. Anyway, this is a new layout. I'm in my new summer housing. I guess we'll get started. Do you want to take a gander about what we've got going on before we start? I'll do a quick flip through, and then we'll start to actually do the updates. Look at all that. I need a new binder, I'll be so honest, because I am almost out of room. I have maybe like 2 free pages. So a new binder is on my to-do list. And I'll go through and show you kind of the actual layout. These are my spares. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with Jaeyoung because Jaeyoung is at the front of my... These are all the cards I have. Jaeyoung is at the front of my... Hold on. I'm missing a few. Everybody hold on, because I'm missing a few Jaeyoung cards. Unless, actually, never mind, I'm not missing a few because I just haven't sleeved them. Anyway, okay. So let's start it. That one I'm still wording in. This one I think I do have sleeved. It's this one. And then this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm still waiting on a few, and that's what these blue cards represent, are cards I'm waiting for. Or have, and don't yet have sleeved, because I did run out of sleeves earlier this month. So, this one I do have in my possession. It is in this stack. I believe it's in this top loader. But since I don't have the things, I don't have them. Okay, so I've got these two, which I do actually have the last card that I'm waiting for this set on the way, which is super exciting. That is the card I want more than anything, I'll be honest. Okay, put these in here. I love this set so much. Okay. Hey, wait. I do have this card. Hold on. Oh, it's a double. Never mind. I'm like, wait, I have this card. So I have this card. It's a double. I'm going to put it back here. These are where all my double cards are. Use these for trading. And then this one is strategy, which is right here. And I think that's all my Jaeyoungs for this month, because all my other ones need sleeved, and I don't have them yet, so. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's coming together so well, and these are all on the way, I'll be honest. Okay, don't look at them. Okay, Nayoung. Let's see what Nayoungs I have. I have her, she's right here. Let's see, I have all of these. Okay, so the With Youth POB. I actually have 2. This is a strategy. So I'm gonna go, how do I have it? I like having all my cards very consistent. So it looks like, okay, the black border is the one I have first, which is what I thought. But I did want to double check. Okay, so these go right in here. With Youth, I have this blasting. This Taste of Love POB, which was a freebie. I think it's official. It looks official, but I also don't know Taste of Love POBs that well. and then strategy POB, and that's all my Nayoungs. For the month, I do it more. But for now. Let's see. Yeah, and then that's my last. Here's Momo. I do have some Momos. Momo's right here. Most of them are POBs. So I have a strategy, 2 with youth, and the blasting. So let's do these. I'm trying to get everything out of here is a little annoying. Sometimes the cards come out easier, sometimes they don't. And it's always a little bit of a gamble. Let's just pull those. Okay, this POB, this Celica, and then this strategy POB. And that's all my Momos. Let's go to Sana. Where is she? She's right here. I always pull Sana. Whenever I buy albums, I pull Sana. I have 2 with youths, it looks like. Which means this one goes first. Yeah, I always pull Sana. I always pull Sana and Momo when I am buying albums sealed. It's always Sana and Momo. Which is good. Like, I love their cards. I just don't collect them. So. This one, I was so excited when I pulled this, just because I know how high demand these cards are, and I was never going to go out of the way to buy Bear Hat Sana. So pulling her was super exciting. Okay, and then I have, this is the strategy POB. And this is my strategy Celica. And I think that's all my Sanas. We'll double check. Yeah, this is all my Sanas. Jiho are right here. If I can pick up these cards without damaging. These, what are they called? The sleeves I have my cards in are really slickery. Slickery? Slippery. Okay. Let's, here, do a quick flip through. I bought a lot of With Youths. So I have With Youth, a concept, and then these are strategies. So we're going to pull With Youth POB, the black one. We're going to pull this POB, which is blasting version. And this is the concept card. This is the strategy POB, if I can get it out. And then this is my strategy Celica. Wow, oh my god, see, look how nice and filled everything is. This is the most satisfying part of collecting. And this is also part of the reason I do these blue sheets, because I like being able to organize super efficiently. Mina and Chaeyoung were my most collected members this month. I'm a Jaeyoung bias, but I am a Mina bias wrecked. And so I collect Mina as well, and I got a lot of cards from Chaeyoung from my past couple pulls. Okay, let's go through. Here's Baby Mina from The Story Begins. Taste of Love. I know I have 2 Taste of Loves. I think that's it, though. Which are these 2. So I'm going to do, this is the selfie. And then this is the drink card. Okay, and then I have Formula of Love, which, I'm gonna flip these over for sake of finding them easier, right here, it looks like. Okay. I bought like a Mina bulk pack off Macari. Okay, and then a bunch of between 1 and 2s. Okay, we got, well, I say a bunch, but it's just those two. I have our standard selfie, and then the plushie. Here's our standard selfie card. Here's the plushie card. And then with you, oh god, and here's all my POBs. I got a lot of POBs. This, okay, with youth, that's a with youth selfie. And a couple with youth concepts. Okay, so here's this. And then this is the blasting concept. And the forever concept horizontal. This, once again, is in this top loader, but since I don't have sleeves, I'm not bindering it yet. And I have this with youth Celica. If I can get it in. Strategy POB. If I can get it out. Oh my goodness. Sometimes these are a little picky. I'm going to pull this out too while I'm here. Okay, strategy POB. And then strategy selfie. Perfect. I think Mina's done for now. These are all on the way. Do Dayoung, which is Dayoung's right here. I sorted everything by member before I started filming, just for the sake of simplicity, so I didn't have to stack. I counted all of my card pulls. Simply my card pulls this month were about 70 cards, which I know is a lot, and I'm not trying to downplay that. I made some really poor financial decisions this month, which I do have to cut back on my Kpop spending, because I have real life responsibilities I have to take care of, but I'm not done collecting. I'm just taking a little bit of a step back for the sake of my own wallet, because Kpop is expensive. Now, Che, I have a bunch of cards, and I think this front page is done. These IDs, they always slide out, but I don't know, like I want to keep them in the binder with all the rest of my cards, but they always slide out, and it's a bit of an issue. Here's the full Che Young stack, because I have a bunch of them. Okay, so with youth, let's pull my with youths. A lot of these are from Little Fantasy. Oh, sorry, this chair is really uncomfortable. Okay, let's pull POB. POB. Some of these are slightly too small. I had a printing mishap, which makes it difficult to pull out of my binder. POB. I have two. I don't really know. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta flip these. I put them in wrong. Okay, perfect. So that's her with youths in. Here's, so now we're in a strategy, which I have strategy POB, concept, and then grippy hand. All of these should be the Little Fantasy from here on out. So we're gonna pull POB. I'm gonna pull Strategy Concept, which I love this outfit. I love her little strawberry necklace. I think it is so cute. Come on. There we go. Did not want to go. Alright, and then here we're on to our little fantasies, which I haven't quite figured out how I want to structure. I feel like I have a lot of her in this outfit, and this is the concept, so that one goes first. I think I might go like that, and then I have these, which I think I'll lay out like that. I think this is the layout we're going with. It might change, especially if I get more Chaeyoung cards, which I suspect I will, because I always pull Chaeyoung. Not a bad thing. She's just not my bias. I don't mean to sound disappointed. I just, she's just not my main collection piece. But I do love her cards from this album. I think they're really cute. Okay, here's Suyu, which, again, I have a pretty decent stack of Suyu. Let's pull my, all my With Youths. Okay, so we have to organize them somewhat by order that we're putting them in. POB. Whoops. POB. Concept card. And With Youth, Celica. Then we have strategies, which I have 2. Here's the strategy POB, which is my first strategy POB actually. Okay, and then Selfie. And I think that's all Suyu. I don't have that much of a Suyu collection. And then here's our group cards, which I have surprisingly quite a few. I've always had the luck of never getting group cards. I know they're mainly a pre-order thing, but not always. So here's Formula of Love. Here is, I have 2 With Youth, so we're gonna put this With Youth first. And then our second With Youth. And our strategy POV. Perfect. Okay, so that's everybody. That's all my Twice girls. So let's do a quick flip through of Twice. Look at how, like, my binder is right now. Anyway. Yeah. Whoa. Honestly, I love it. Collecting, it takes so much of my money, but it's so fun, and kind of the people that you meet is the main thing. And obviously I love their music, so I want their albums. So it works out. I was like, why is that wet? Okay, and Suyu. Okay, and here we're back to the end of our Twice cards. So this is a miscellaneous group page, which I only have 2 cards to put in my miscellaneous girl group page at the moment, because, again, I ran out of sleeves. So they're going to have to get put in. All the rest of them are going to have to be put in next month. Here's Hyuna. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. I'm going to be honest. I only recently got into Eyelet. And so far, I mean, like, I feel like it's too soon to declare a bias because I just got into Islet, but I am partial to Wonhee. So I did buy her Pawpaw version album. Here's all the rest of my girl groups. And then I have more RM cards, RM from BTS, because I bought his Right Person Wrong, or Right Place Wrong Person album. But again, out of sleeves. So we just have 2 for now. But I have more to put in here. Okay. So we are going to do, they're each the same, like, album. So it's kind of just, I'm going to plug them in here. And we'll be good to go. Okay, perfect. These are not Kpop cards. These are figurines that I collect that come with photo cards. They're called Peach Out. The like line is called Peach Riot, but they have specific ones like Rush Hour. Yeah, and then these are my trading cards that I will be dealing with. A lot of them are with youths, because I have a good amount of with youth albums. Yeah, wow. I can't believe that they're officially all in there. Look at this thing. Hold on, let me close it. Oh my god, it does not want to close. Oh my god, it doesn't close. That's fucking crazy. It barely closes. Oh my god, it doesn't stay closed. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. That's insane. Holy shit. Anyway, it's a very plain looking binder on the outside. I'm gonna show you, I do have more in my closet, but these are my most recent purchases, so I do want to show you what they are, because I did get them this month. So I have Telephone Jaeyoung, and I have Bunny Hatsu, and I will put those in their sleeves later after I finish filming, or back in their like temp sleeves. And then I have Mina. This is from the Red Whispers Season's Greeting. Then her photograph, or her ID photo in her Polaroid. And then this one is Bear Hat, Mina, and Jaeyoung. So these are my most recent Instagram buys. I did also buy the Mina version of 10. So I do have some cards from that 10 album. I just haven't sleeved nor gotten out because I don't have sleeves. So they're hanging out in the album. So, yay! Thank you so much for joining me in updating my binder this month. Hopefully next month I'll have a different binder because this one is very clearly on its last leg. And it will be downgraded to just a general group binder. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. If you are interested in any of these cards that I have doubles of, or any of the cards that I have on the way, follow me on Instagram, because that's where I do all of my card trading. Or Mercari, which they'll also be listed on Mercari, so yeah. Soon. No promises if they'll be up by the time this video goes out. Yeah, okay, bye. See you later.